Hey, we're gonna have a young man coming in right now, and he's a young man that played at the Hoover at Hoover High School in San Diego.
Hey,
And he's one of the young men that I assisted in getting to college. He ended up going to University of Rhode Island, and also, he after I got a second scholarship for him
to the Ram, huh?
Assumption College in Boston, and right now he's playing out in Europe for Berlin Rebels, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only from the Hoover, Deontray Johnson.
Hey, sir. Mr. Quickness, man.
What's up, brother?
Hello, Vigeste.
I like it, man. I like the little brains there, the little locks and stuff.
Yeah.
Good job, man. Thanks for coming, brother.
You're welcome. It's always a pleasure.
Right on, man. So, bro, you're at the Hoover. You're playing with all these studs. Like, what you had, Trisby? And...
Yeah, I play with Todd, Corey Trisby, Jeremiah Wallace.
Yeah.
It was a whole slew of them before me, too.
A slew, baby.
It was a whole bunch of them.
A slew. Now, Armand, you see his film from Germany.
Oh, yeah, man.
And you and Nicky coach out there.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I recruited him. I'm
trying to get him out there?
I'm trying to get him to come down south, to come down to Austria. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you are definitely a talented player on both sides of the ball. You're very fast. Your vision is great. Your feet work is incredible. So, I want you to come play on my team. I don't want to. I don't want to keep having to watch highlight films from other teams. I want to see you come on my team and do the same thing.
He's got to learn a different type of German, though.
Yeah, that's okay. He can Wahlberg Deutsch.
He had a hard enough time learning Berlin Deutsch.
I picked up one word. And it'll take you far away. It's a shooting gun.
It takes you far, bro.
It take you far. If anything happened. Just say shoot the guy and keep going.
That's right, man.
I'll ask you what it means later.
It just means excuse me.
Sorry. In Austria, you say bitteschön.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Bitteschön like something else. Yeah. So Deontray, take us back, man. You're growing up there in Southeast San Diego, down the street here. Tough upbringing, right? You were raised by your grandma? Or?
Yes. I grew up right down the street, off of 47th and Market, and it was tough, but nothing nobody could handle,
Right.
But I grew up there. Was supposed to go to Lincoln High, but it closed down in my area for them 2 years. So
okay.
I went to Hoover. My cousin Ronnie Childs went there. Todd Doxey, Corey Trisby. They all former Balboa Raiders.
Yeah.
So they went there, and Lincoln shut down in their era too. So they went to Hoover. So that's where I eventually ended up too. And, that's where it went.
Yeah,
from
there. Career there.
Yeah, fantastic. Somewhat. 2009. Yeah, so I was there, Then I found Ro found me chopping up Todd Doxey and Jeremiah film. And he was like, who was that number 20?
Who is that?
Yeah, I was number 20.
German accent.
Yeah, so from there, I did my thing from Hoover and then, linked with Ro, and Ro had me, whole bunch of fellowships, and, I basically ended up winding down at Rhode Island the year after.
Pipeline at Rhode Island,
really? Mark Smalls was there before me. Yeah, I got to meet him too. From there, things didn't turn out, and then he got me another scholarship to Assumption College out in Worcester, Massachusetts. A little bit colder than Rhode Island.
Now, when you was at Rhode Island, Darren Rizzi was your coach, right?
No, Rizzi had left. Remember, I was a trainer.
Left.
I was a trainer. Yep. I was with Pinson trainer.
So how was it? I mean, I'm born and raised in Southeast San Diego. So, how was that transition for you to go from Southeast all the way to Rhode Island? Because I went from Southeast to Illinois. Okay. So how was it from Southeast all the way to Rhode Island, bro?
Man, it was definitely a culture shock. It was change, but it was fun though. I had fun doing it, but it was definitely a change. The weather was that's the biggest aspect is the weather.
Right. It don't get cold like that.
But once you get there, and you start meeting your teammates, and everything else follows suit. You know, it was cool. It was a blessing to be out there.
Right.
Some, you know, a new experience that, you know, a lot of my friends didn't get to have.
Exactly.
You know,
That's very true.
You know, I just take it for that. It was, you know, it was good.
Yeah.
So Deontray, you played as a true freshman though, right?
Yes, I played as a true freshman. I came in and, you know, I thought I was ready. You know,
Don't we all?
You know,
Don't we all?
I thought I was ready, and I played in a couple of games. I didn't get to start because I couldn't pick up the playbook that fast. You know, it was dramatic. Deal. It was real deal. You know, it was real deal. Like, and the system we was running was kind of the Oregon system when I first got there. You know, so all our play calling was hand signals. Okay. You know, so. You know, you're looking at fast pace. You're looking at the sideline. You know, I used to tell the coaches, I said, "Man, I'm looking on the sideline. It look like y'all banging." Like, what's that?
Wait a minute, we talking about?
Should I duck?
So you know, that was kind of a little obstacle to get over. But once I got that down, it was good. You know, did a little couple things out there.
Well, weren't you like the player of the week? Or
yeah, I was a CAA Rookie of the Week. The last game we played UMass. It was the last game of the season. We were, I want to say we was 5 and something at the time, but whatever the case was, we was playing University of Massachusetts, and we had to beat them. We basically beat them to go. We knocked them out of the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
So, I got my role. My number got called. You know, all the kick returners were down, and because that's where I got it for. And I got in, and I basically, you know, I set up the winning drive, the winning touchdown on the drive. Got the kick return, took it like 65 yards, and set up the winning touchdown to knock UMass out the playoffs. And that's where I got the CAA.
True freshman.
That's all it takes. You just wait for your number to be called.
That's
man.
it.
That's it. And then when your number is called.
Exactly. You know, that's it.
You gotta show them that you're ready, man. That's what's up.
Deontray, tell these young men, you know, the guys in high school right now. I mean, the difference between coming straight from high school and then going to college, the speed of the game. I mean, difference. I mean, these guys gotta watch out for it.
I mean, me personally, if you got it, you got it. You know, if you got it, you got it. You know, and all my life, you know, everybody say, you know, Pop Warner. You know, then you get to high school, you know, it's going to be that transition. Yeah. And, you know, you get to high school, you can get to that college transition. But for me, it really wasn't, you know, the transition, what it was learning the plays. Right. You know, learning the plays and being able to be trustworthy. Yeah. You know, that's really the big factor. You know, if the coaches can't trust you, then, you know,
the playbook's different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little bit more like, you know, in high school, it was just literally, you know, Deontray right, Deontray left. Do that, do this.
When you get to college, everybody's the all-stars.
Yeah, exactly. You know, then, you know, picking up the schemes, you know, picking up blocks and, you know, basically when I was at running back, I had to learn. Basically, I felt like I was a quarterback because I had to know what the receivers were doing, you know, just in case I had to get out on my route. You know, I had to don't want to interfere with their route. Yeah. I had to know what the line, you know, the slide protections. Right. You know, I had to pick that up. You know, thank God for Rhodel. You know, that helped me out. That helped me out tremendously. You know, learning the blocking scheme and stuff like that. But yeah, but as far as the transition, you know, the speed. You know, I always had the speed, so the speed really didn't change for me. You know, but you know, just slowing it down. Really, you know. Reading the blocks,
more
about techniques, you know. That's what it was.
So when you first got there and coming from a high school with a high school playbook, and then they dropped this big old
man, they dropped the
book on you, this novel.
Intro's like 20 pages.
Man, you know, and I know it only gets harder, but you know, Rhodel, we were installing like a couple. We ran the same, but you know, we window dressed it. Mm-hmm. So it was just remembering all them plays and remembering what the receiver doing. Like, oh man, I got to get out. I got to come in because the receiver going out. You know, that was really the hardest part for me.
Right. And then so the situation turned, and then you had you know, we got you over at Assumption College, another good school. But it was Division II, and but these young men out here, like, you know, they think D2 is like some like minor league, but it's not. I mean, your tight end plays for the Raiders, right?
Yeah, my tight end, shout out Scott Simonson. Right now, he's actually with another fellow. He's with Raheem Cox with the Panthers.
Oh, that's right.
Carolina Panthers. Yeah. Okay. So he's out there, but D2, you could go anywhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? You could go anywhere, but D2 is, it's still a competitive game, and it's still a lot of D1 athletes that whatever happened with their situation, and they go down D2. So it's still a lot of competition in D2, and
a lot of D1 guys around you.
Yeah,
you're playing against.
Exactly. And you still once you go when you at D2, you still play that Division 1. You always have that 1 or 2 games.
Yeah.
But the hype. If you good, they gonna find you.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
It don't matter where you go.
Yeah.
It really don't.
And then so you're of course every young man's dream is to go to NFL, and you're still on that track. And so, you're still trying for NFL, CFL.
Yes.
But you took a little detour, and we got you out there in Germany, right?
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about you had a great season, I felt. I
Yeah.
watched your film, and tell me about going out to Europe and playing.
I mean, going, every time I leave, that going to Europe was the longest flight of my life. I was up there, I was up in the air for like a day. It was the first time I had breakfast, lunch, and dinner on the plane. But Europe was beautiful. It was green. It was nice. A
little different.
It was a little different, but where I was at in Berlin, it was very cultural. It was a lot of culture there, so
very diverse.
Very diverse. So I seen every all ethnicities, but it was a great experience. When I got out there, I was all alone.
Yeah. You talk about a culture shock.
Culture shock. That was, I was prepared for it just because, going to Rhode Island and coming back and going to Boston. So I thought I was prepared for it. But when I got out there, it was, I was kind of by myself, and I had no phone, and I couldn't really I didn't talk.
You don't know how to get anywhere.
Exactly. I didn't, public transportation.
Yeah.
But I met some cool friends. It was some other Americans that was out there, and and we clicked, and it was good. It was.
They do a good job of taking care of you.
Yeah, they do.
Out there also.
Yeah, they do. They do a great job.
What are some of the other cities you guys played in? Is it all Germany or?
It was my geography is not that good, but we played against all the teams in Germany, so I traveled. I got to travel a little bit, so that was good too. I went to Amsterdam.
Okay.
I went to the Czech Republic and Prague.
Oh, Prague. That's
Yeah. I went out there in Prague. Prague was
Prague was fun.
Part 2 of my confession. Yeah, man.
So I got to travel a little bit, because we got a little downtime. So and our season is not the typical season. We play. I want to say the 5 teams and play them again. So. In between, we have like a little longer break, so we have around sometimes you have 2 weeks off, 3 weeks off, so you get to travel, and so that was good, seeing the world and taking pictures, sending them to my friends,
all the way from Southeast to out there in Europe. I mean, it's crazy.
It was crazy,
You never thought in your life that you'd be.
Never thought in my life,
What were your thoughts on the competition out there in the GFL? Because you play in the top league, right? GFL?
Yeah, GFL 1.
Okay.
There was competition. It was great competition. Some teams, they got the powerhouse teams where, they got a little more money, so, they could bring a little more players in. Braunschweig, yeah. But, it was good competition, It was fairly good competition. I actually, the world is small, The world is small. I actually met, Rhodel don't even know, but I met another dude out there. He played for Kiel, and he went to you remember when before I went to Assumption, I was gonna go go to another school before that. It was what was it called? The NIA.
Oh, Missouri Valley.
Missouri Valley, yeah. So the dude, I met a dude that went out there. He played for Kiel, and he went to school with Philip with Fowler.
Oh, yeah.
What? Yeah, so I chopped it up with him, and it was crazy. I'm playing him, and he was like, dang, where you from? I'm like, man, I'm from Cali, Dago. I'm from Oakland. Woo woo. Okay. Yeah, then after the game, we all top it up. Teams, out there. It's out there in Germany, after the game,
Yeah,
everybody's praying.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You meet right in the middle, you shake hands, everybody talking, and just go get a beer, all that.
And just go chill. So, yeah.
Schnitzel.
So you talked to him at the game? And...
Yeah, I talked to him after the game, and we had and it was fun. It was to know somebody, of a friend, and they're out there too, and
play with one of your homies.
Exactly. Yeah. And I was like, I was about to go to your school, but I ended up going back to my school. And I was like, dang, it's a small world.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah. So
how many Americans do you get on your team?
Really, it's all on their budget.
Okay.
Like if they had a little more money, like they could get more Americans. I guess
you can only have so many.
You can only have on the field though. You only can have 2 on the field at a time. At any given time. Yeah.
But for your team, and then the other team gets 2.
Yeah, we get. Yeah. Okay. It just depends on your budget. So like in Austria, we're allowed 4 Americans. 2 can play at a time. But you can have 6 on the roster. But you have to determine by that Wednesday which ones you're going to play. So, but the teams with the lesser money don't, they don't have the money to be able to do that.
So they don't.
And it's all about the sponsors, the sponsorships.
So you ended up playing running back and slot, right?
Man, out there I was playing running back, slot. DB. I didn't play DB. I don't like to tell people.
You better play DB. What I tell you, you gotta play both sides. I mean, I tell you,
he's a really good DB.
Man, that's why I'm trying to get him to come. I need him to play DB. I need you to play DB.
That's
play
just in addition to his offense.
Man.
Return kicks.
I used to tell him, I ain't gotta play deep. If we score enough,
we
ain't gotta worry about that.
That is a good point.
As long as they can keep up with me scoring, we good.
Right. Just play that passing team.
I'm
trying to hit nobody all the time.
I'm not. I'm trying to run away. I'm trying to run away. I'm not trying to get hit. Even though I'm running back, I'm a different style. I don't want to get hit. Right. Yeah, I'll run out of bounds.
So you pour some beer after the game, maybe fry schnitzel up.
Fry schnitzel and pain free.
There it is. So you do kick returns too, very well, man. So tell me a little secret on kick returns, man. That's crazy. That's kamikaze stuff.
Man, honestly, to be real, it's funny though because as long as I've been playing kick return, I really didn't start taking them. I really didn't score in kick return until my last year of college, basically. So like it was really no secret. I think really I finally like bought into the scheme and basically trusted my teammates, and because on kick return, you really got to have it's really attention to detail.
Instead of trying to do it all yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. So you really got to trust your blockers because it's all a scheme. It's all dependent on the scheme. So if you follow the scheme and it's eventually gonna work. Right. Eventually gonna work, and so basically it's only one TD I remember. Where and it was against Merrimack College last year, and I think we were tied at halftime, and we come out and it's we get the we kicked off in the beginning, so we was receiving during halftime, and the coach come out and I'm like, man, I told the coach, I'm gonna do something. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do something.
Right.
And he's like, okay, so they kick the ball off. I take it all the way back. And so we watching film that Sunday. And I didn't even realize, I took it back. Everybody happy, He's like, I want you to watch it real quick. So I go back and watch it. He's like, what do you see? I'm like, I didn't want to say nothing. I'm like, nothing really, He's like, you don't see that? I'm like, what? He's like, literally. You took that by yourself like nobody blocked. I'm like, what? And I look at it and you just see me running and just like everybody just looking and watching. And I'm like, wow.
But that should have charged him. He should have charged him. You ain't blocking nobody. You better pay.
So you almost have your degree now, right?
Yeah, I'm a couple online classes away. Always get your degree. It took me a while. Me in my head, I just, it was just league. It was just NFL. It was just NFL. Right. Didn't worry about it. Just NFL and worry about it later. That's how I always thought. You get your degree later, but definitely go ahead and get your degree. I'm still finishing up right now. I got 3 online classes, and then I'm done. You know?
Nice. And what's your major?
Business marketing.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Nice. That's awesome, my man. So, what's some advice you give the kids? Like, the time management is key, huh? You got football practice, you got classes, tutoring, and everything else.
I mean, time, you're going to be on the schedule no matter what. It's just if you want to abide by the schedule, you know what I mean? So, like, school is not really that hard. It's just really me just talking to your teachers, letting them know you care, going to class, just the little things. The little things will take you a long way,
Because with football, I mean,
communication is key.
With football, I mean, like you said, everything's structured. So they tell you where you got to be and what time and everything. But they also provide all the tutors you need, computer labs that you need, any kind of help that you need is there.
It's there.
You just got to take advantage of it.
You just got to take advantage of it. That's all it is. I mean, it's just it's up to you. It's all up to the individual person. Because literally your day is taken. Like the whole day. Like I can run, from 6 o'clock. I gotta wake up, and, practice, and then all your classes is usually between from 8 a.m. to 2.
Yeah.
And then from 2 to 2:30, you go straight down. You got film. You reviewing your film, and then you got practice, and then after practice is all the way to like 6:30. Then you shower, then you go eat, and then you got study hall from 7 to 9, and then
wow.
And after that, you go after that,
time for the club.
Man, it's always time for the club.
Especially in Germany.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's all they got over there.
Oh man, they party all night. It's like the best way I can describe. It's better than Vegas. It's better than Vegas because it don't end. It don't end.
Wow.
The club do not stop. You can literally party from Thursday to Monday. You can party all week if you want to. It's always something to do.
Yeah. Well, hey, Deontray, I want to thank you for coming. It was a great interview. I'm glad, very proud of you. You're a great young man. Doing a great job out there in Germany. I hope you get your CFL or NFL dream. And thanks for coming. Give him a big hand. Deontray Johnson from the Hoover. All right.